Was an interesting start as they started from the spinner, the very first over. But then after one over, I think so maybe just because the Rizwan, the destructive batsman, he is good against the pacer bowlers. Just a small strategy. But since then, after the first over, all the remaining 3 overs have been bowled by the faster here. But then we have a guest, team player, Mr. Anshuman, with us live now. Anshuman, how are you feeling?
I'm good, Kashif bhai. How are you?
I'm fine as well. Thanks for asking, sir. How are you feeling? Your team is playing. You're exceptionally well. Just taken down 2 wickets in quick succession.
Yeah, they're doing well. Good to see Waqas starting with a new ball. So obviously there is a strategy they've planned. They have a plan in their minds and they're trying to do that. And Sarfaraz bowling back of the leg to both the batsmen, then eventually getting a wicket. So obviously they're playing to a plan. So let's see how it goes from here.
So do you have any idea about the plans, or how will this be working after the power play overs? What are their strategies? Because what they're thinking means obviously they're expecting a low score from the opposite team, 160, 170, maybe a good chaseable total for them.
Yeah, see, 170, 180 is always on in these grounds and these conditions. So not too many runs in the power play and 2 down. So probably they'll be looking to consolidate from here on. So let's see how it goes on.
Let's see. Thanks for your time, Mr. Anshuman. We'll catch you throughout the match. Thanks a lot. Here he was, Anshuman, the team player of V11, on a resting mode today. 4 overs play has been gone, and exceptionally very good bowling performance here by Sarfaraz. Bowled a wicket maiden for V11 CC. Hariharan, the wicket-keeper batsman of striker CC, has been gone back to the pavilion. Sadiq will be bowling his second over in the power play, the 5th over. A very healthy pace attack here for V11 CC. Sadiq into the attack now. A thick bottom edge and one bounce in the hands of the keeper. A dot ball here. Dot balls every dot ball is creating pressure on the batsman, as this is the power play overs, the first 6 overs of the match. And this is where every batting team try to dominate the fielding team here by scoring some 70-80 odd runs in the power play to put the pressure there. But it looks like the score is just 17 in the start of 5th over. Maybe I think so 30-35 odd runs in the first 6 overs. This is what striker CC can manage. And another good bouncer. Maybe there will be a wide, and yes, it's a wide call by the umpire, way above the head. So this is what the Sadiq has the capacity to bowl. He can bowl back-to-back bouncers on the helmets with good pace. One bounce called by the umpire as well for this. Batsman trying to punch it over, and again straight into the hands of the fielder there in Waqas Khan. What a brilliant bowling performance here. Batsman just trying to get some room, just getting thicker edge and into the hands there. Same type of ball what Sarfaraz bowled, and Sadiq also succeeded in taking a wicket off the opener batsman Jacob. So both the opener batsmen are now back into the pavilion. Jacob also a good destructive batsman, but unfortunately today he has to go back by just scoring 4 runs in 6 deliveries. This is not the easy bowling lineup here that you can just go and hit out in the pitch there. You have to stay calm, hold on your nerves and just play softly. You already lost 2 wickets. You cannot just afford to lose another one. But unfortunately, striker CC lost the 3rd wicket. and the score is just 18 in the 5th over here. Mahesh Mohan, the captain of striker CC, walking into the crease. I am sure the V11 captain would also have some strategy against this batsman as well. If we go through the squad of striker CC, starting with the captain Mahesh Mohan there, Akhil Kumar, one of the lower order and hitter batsmen, all-rounder what we can say. Hari Haran, wicketkeeper batsman. Jackson Alex, Jacob the opener one who has just now gone back to the pavilion. Mamu Casey, one of the medium paces bowlers, and the ace trump card what we can say for striker CC. Manu Oman, Meenal, Mohammad Rizwan, the batsman, opener batsman, Rajesh and Sudesh Sudhi. So both the teams are competitive here. This is the first match for both the teams, so both the team would try to put the first points for the team in the points table. We were talking about 30-40 odd runs in the power play, but while we can see the bowling performance here, I think so 35-40 odd runs would be another tough ask in the power play here. Sadiq to Mahesh. A no ball call by the umpire here. Front foot just ahead the line of the crease line. Good performance here. Oh, just missing the edge there, and straight into the hands of the keeper. Bowling a very good line here. Just bowling on the stump line, bowling body to body, not allowing the batsman, as we said, just whenever the batsman tried to make the room for himself, just going a step back, and they have given 2 wickets there in the same direction on the covers and the extra cover. 2 simple catches. Trying to punch it to the point fielder, and a dot ball here. I think so V11 will be getting a sigh of relief, as they were just thinking to get 2 or 3 odd wickets here in the power play, and that is what the bowlers have delivered to the captain and the team. Maybe there is another over left for the end of the power play, so they'll try to get one more wicket here to become more stronger in the side. Good delivery onto the pads, flicked it towards the mid-wicket fielder, but Rahim there for trying to field, and a dot ball here. Good piece of fielding here by Rahim on short mid-wicket. Good change of line, good change of pace here from Sadiq. Just bowled it a bit slower onto the pads, trying to confuse the batsman, but batsman just tried to flick it towards the mid-wicket, and a dot ball counted here as well. We are into the last ball of the 5th over. Mahesh still to open his account. Another short ball. Excellent piece of bowling here. One slower, then an extreme pace bouncer there. Just confusing the batsman, to not allowing him to set there, not allowing him to read there which ball is going to bowl next. And this is what we call a perfect bowling performance here from V11cc. 5 overs play has been gone. 19 runs for the loss of 3 wickets here. Who will be the bowler who will be bowling the last over of the power play? It looks like Param will be bowling his first over and the last over of the power play. Param is a medium fast right hand bowler. He is one of the new members of V11cc. Just played 7 matches and took 3 odd wickets. Captain would be expecting from the bowler just like what Sadiq and Sarfraz have delivered for V11 in the first 5 overs, including Waqas Khan. So this is the 4th bowler that V11 has introduced inside the power play for their team. Rajesh Vasundaran trying to stretch his arms and maybe he'll just try to go for some big shots or try to loot this over, as this is the last over of the power play. After this, the field would get open and obviously the 5 fielders will be on the boundary rope, so it will be a bit tougher for the batsmen to go and play the big shots. They have to find the gaps, and this is the one. Again a catch call. First ball wicket here for Param, straight into the hands of Waqas Khan. The 4th one goes down here. What a bowling performance here by Param and V11 here. First ball he's bowling in V11 and first ball he strikes the wicket. Just bowled fuller outside the off-stump batsman, trying to go over the cover fielders, but just could manage to get a thicker edge and into the hands of the Waqas Khan. Straight and easy catch there. Safe pair of hands, what we can say here. So good fielding side, good bowling side, good batting side. One of the best teams of Hamriya, what we can say for V11cc here. 4th wicket goes down in 5.1 overs and the score on the boards are just 19 runs. There need to be someone who need to stay on the wicket just to play 4 or 5 odd runs in the over to stay on the crease by 14th or 15th over until and unless the score would reach 100, 120. With this sort of performance, we can expect a 150, 160 could be a good defendable total here. But it looks like the striker CC are in much hurry here. They have to hold on and just be calm, stay on the crease, just take single doubles. No need to go for the boundaries, and they just cannot afford to lose another wicket. The field is very tight in the attacking mode. The bowlers are bowling exceptionally well. First ball wicket here for Param. Good pair of hands of fielders in V11 like Rahim, Waqas, Kareem Dev, Captain Fujail itself, Lucky, Arif, all the fielders. The Param, who took an excellently superb catch on the 3rd man there of Mohammad Rizwan, the destructive batsman of striker CC. Captain would be just saying for the bowler to bowl you bowl line in line. It's the batsmen who are just giving away their wickets. They just need to be calm and bowl stump lining. Does not allowing any room for the batsmen. Just asking them to play against the line and give away their wickets. That's what 3 wickets have been gone in the same direction. Another ball, but this time he played the batsman Jackson Alex, the new man, played exceptionally well. He just punched it onto the ground and third ball here, rolling down the ground into the hands of Ali Kareem, standing on the extra cover region there. So the keeper has came up now, keeping short for Param. Maybe the batsman trying to come down the line for him. So the keeper decided to come up. Another ball, fuller length, batsman punching it towards the long on. Lucky fielder there chasing it, and I think the ball wins the race, and therefore boundary after 5 overs. 3rd boundary here. Excellent piece of bowling here. It's a very good outfield. Fast outfield. I hope V11 wouldn't mind this boundary, as it's just 5.3 overs and 23 runs. The most important is the wicket that they have taken, the 4 wickets they have taken in the power play. Good delivery outside off stump, a good piece of glove work there behind the stump. A Dhoni style keeping, just raising his legs and stopping the ball. Good piece of glove work there by Wilson behind the stumps. He is one of the best keepers known in Hamriya here. Wicket keeper batsman. Jackson Alice opened his account by scoring a boundary. Boundary for Jackson Alex. Another delivery, same type, wide call by the umpire here. Just trying to keep it short, keep it wide, but just a bit outside the line of wide line, and wide call by the umpire there. The second extra, third extra, what we can see, 2 wides and 1 no balls until now. Good bowling here by Param, and good piece of keeping there. I think so he should bowl the same line that Sarfraz and Sadiq was bowling, as they were succeeding in getting the wickets, just not allowing any room for the batsman to open his arms and play good shots there. Another good delivery, keeping it low onto the pads. A dot ball here. We were talking about 35, 40 odd runs in the power play, but it looks like it's just now 5.5 overs, 24 runs. Maybe a boundary here would give a sigh of relief for striker CC. Jackson Alex, a good all-rounder for striker CC, a good asset, what we can say. He can hit big shots. He can play big innings here for his team. A good delivery, trying to punch it between the gap of extra cover and long off here, but into the hands of long off, and a dot ball here to finish the over. Excellent bowling here by Param, just giving away 5 runs and took 1 wicket on the very first ball of his over. Power play comes to an end, 24 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. So after the power play, the field is getting expanding now. 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The 2 best fielders, Ali Kareem and Aish Lucky, the owner of AS Live channel, onto the boundary ropes. He's asking for some tea. Can please someone get here? A very good climate here. Cold and windy. A perfect climate for perfect game cricket. Waqas Khan back into the attack after bowling the first over of this innings. Coming back after the power play, bowling the first over after power play, the 7th over. He has given away 9 runs in his first over. But I hope that might be some strategy against the striker CC, and that has worked, by as they have taken 4 wickets in the power play. A good delivery there. Jackson trying to take a single, but has to stay back on the non-striker's end. Mahesh, still to open his account, has played 6 deliveries here. Slower ball, flighter through the air, punching it towards the cover fielder there. RF standing on the ropes, and just 1 run. Mahesh open his account on after playing 7 deliveries here. No need to go for the big shots. They can just be calm and just play single doubles. 5, 6 odd runs in an over. We'll try to help them to post a good total. They need a big partnership here, a 70, 80 runs healthy partnership from these 2 batsmen. Another flighter through the air, but slower and bouncer here into the hands of the keeper. A dot ball here. No need to go for big shots, as we said earlier. But batsmen are trying to fetch boundaries. I think so. Just they need to rotate strike on timely, and the fielders, when they won't get the wicket, obviously they'll try to make some strategy, and then they can go and just hit the boundaries. So another single taken on the covers. Mahesh back on strike now. Another slower flighter through the air, trying to cut it to third man, and Amjad, the fielder there, the leg spinner, good fielding there. 1 run taken here. I hope the singles won't be minded by V11 CC, as they have already broke almost the backbone of the striker CC by taking the 4 wickets in the power play, and the runs are also not much, so these singles won't be minded. But obviously trying to play it, short third man, chance for an out, and just got bounced in front of the keeper. Back up there done by Sarfraz, and 2 quick runs taken there. Another misfield, but good backup there by Sadiq Khan. 2 runs added into the total of striker CC. Every run is important and countable here for strikers. 7 overs ends here, 29 for the loss of 4 wickets. Param, after succeeding in first over, taking the wicket on the very first ball of his first over in V11, is bowling his second continuous over here. "29 runs in 7 overs with 4 wickets here. Captain on strike facing Param. Good dot ball onto the pads, flicking it to the short mid wicket, but bowler himself fields it and just take 1 run here. They just need to rotate strike and put pressure on the fielders and bowlers by not giving them wickets away. This will help them, as we can see there are 2 to 3 hitters like Akhil Kumar, Manu Oman and Mammu Casey can hit big and change the match. These runs are really important for striker CC. Another delivery outside off, cut it towards the point fielder. No chance for the fielder there, and a boundary here for Jackson Alex. Giving it wider for the batsman. Batsman took the opportunity. There was no chance for the point and cover fielder there. It just went like a tracer bullet here. Good shot, used all his power. Just trying to change some fielding positions. They have taken a bit wider. The cover fielders has been brought in and they have taken a deep point. Just asking the bowler to bowl the same line as they have kept the cover there. A good delivery, catches the call, and this time the boundary between the cover fielder and the point fielder. Back-to-back boundaries for Jackson Alex and striker CC. Bowler under pressure. 3 deliveries have been bowled till now and 9 runs have been given. I think so they have to be calm now. Change in fielding position. Rahim has been brought in the circle and Sarfraz has been sent back to the boundary there. Two boundaries in the same direction. Another one onto the pads, flicked it towards the long on, fielder coming underneath it, and an easy catch there by Ali Karim. So good pace of bowling here. 5 wickets gone down. There was no need for playing the big shots. 9 run has been already came in the first 3 balls. He could have just rotated the strike, but I think so the batsman was in much hurry here, and it was onto the pads, trying to flick it between the mid wicket and the long on fielder, but unfortunately the ball went straight into the hands of the long on fielder there, and Ali Karim, the fielder there, takes a very good catch. So 2nd wicket for Param and 5th wicket gone down for striker CC. I think so the boundaries before this ball now won't be minded by the captain, neither by the bowler, as they have taken a wicket here. 38 for 5 in 7.5 overs. Let me inform striker CC, this is not T10, this is T20. 20 overs they need to play here. It's just the 8 overs play, and half of the team has been back to the pavilion. What a bowling performance here. Sorry. नहीं याद नहीं. Good bowling here by Param. Manu Oman, new man on the crease. Good delivery, just bowling stump to stump line. Batsman trying to do cut towards the third man fielder. A sloppy misfield, but batsmen do not want to take any sort of risk there as they just cannot lose another wicket here. So they have decided to stay back into their homes and just let the ball go. Dot ball here. So Param, 2 wickets in 2 overs, just given away 14 runs. Will V11 allow the striker CC to even reach the 3-figure mark? Or let's see, just wait. Cut bowling there, keeping it fuller. A slower one onto the off stump. Batsman punching it towards the covers and taking a single there. 8 overs play has completed, 39 runs for the loss of 5 wickets here. V11 dominating strikers CC here completely.
So we're going to see now Amjad spin into the attack after a long time after the first over from Vakas. So, since the first over has just been pace, medium pace, and now finally some spin from Amjad. Long on, long off, mid wicket, square leg, and deep cover. Oh, that's a good one to start with, Amjad. Pitching it on the middle and taking it away, beating the bat. Oh, misfield there, misfield in point, but just a single. So this right hand left hand combination is going to slow down things a bit. It's a little bit of confusion, and the captain busy in counting the number of fielders. Blocked. Well, they don't have many options. Striker CC, they're 5 down for nothing actually. So someone has to just settle down. They just can't afford to lose any more wickets. I mean, they need to put their hands up, and someone needs to play probably these two, at least one of these two, play the full 20 overs. If you keep losing wickets continuously in 2020, you're never going to make a good total. So, oh, that's a good ball again. Good length from Amjad and spinning it away from the right-hander. Just back of length, again to point. This time it's good fielded, no misfield, but still they scampered through for a single. Well, running between the wickets is something which they will have to do, the striker CC, because boundaries are hard to come. 5 down for just 41. No room for taking any chances, so they'll have to take the singles and doubles really seriously to make something. Put them back into the attack. He's bowling with his cap on, is it? He's wearing a cap, is it? No? Oh, good one. Good line, good length. Only thing the batsman can do is to score a single. and we're going to see a lot of singles the next 5 hours or so, because I don't think strikers going for boundaries at this point of time. There's no way. It's just 9 overs, still 11 to play, and they're 5 down. Singles, doubles, probably boundary here and there. Full toss, just a single though. One thing that is probably that is looking good for striker is this combination of the right hand and left hand in the crease, which is always a difficult thing to contend with for the fielding side. So it's probably they should be looking to maximize on this short wide, but misses it. Good take by Wilson. So it's difficult as a batsman when you are in this situation, as things aren't looking that good. 44 for 5, just 9 hours gone. It's difficult to set a target in your mind in the situation, like what to do, whether we go for singles, whether we look to play a few shots, because it's a difficult, it's a tricky situation. If you look to play your shots, you're already 5 down, so it's going to be one more down, and then it's more pressure. But if you don't play shots, again, it's just 44, 45 on the board, so tricky situation. Flicked well off his bats. Just a single for Jail at shot mid wicket. Not shot, but mid wicket. Full York length. Batsman looking for the umpire to signal a wide, but it's not going to be, and it's the end of the over. Hamjad continuing. 46 for 5, the score is. Getting to 100 is going to be the first target that strikers would be looking to. You never know, in 2020 games, even 100 can be a handful if you bowl well, field well, and get some luck going behind you. Top edge. Can Fujal make it? No man's land. So clearly some pressure building, and right arm leg spin to the left-hander. So might be fancying his chances, going or slogging over mid wicket, but doesn't come off. Gets a top edge, and fortunately no man's land. Over square leg. Oh, well fielded there. So clearly there is a plan now. Both the batsmen looking to get some runs. probably a message from the dressing room. But again, as we have seen, it's going to be tricky because any more wickets. Oh, that came nicely onto the bat, and 6 runs over mid wicket. It's been a long time since the boundary has been scored, but and also the first 6 of the match. This time short, and too long on for just a single. So spinner going a little bit flat after that slog over mid wicket, expectedly. Oh, trying to reverse sweep, hits the pan, but probably a bit too high. Leg by called by the umpire. Same shot which was played 2 balls back, just a bit wider this time, and the result is the same, 6 runs. So Kashyap is back online.
2 good big hits we saw in the previous over of Amjad Sabibi to pick maximum, one over the deep square leg and one over the deep mid wicket, 2 longer boundaries and 2 longer maximums, and both the maximum have been hit by the captain of striker CC Mahesh. So it's the captain who has taken the responsibility on his shoulders, and at one stage we were talking 3 hours back that will the V11 will allow the team striker CC to at least reach the 3-figure mark, but it looks like now they are very near. Slowly, gradually, they have just moved on to 62 for the loss of 5 wickets in the 11 overs. Previously, the run rate was going around 4.5, but now it looks like it's 5.64, near about a 6 runs per over. Mahesh started a very slow. He scored his first runs in 7 balls, but since then he scored 20 runs in the remaining 10 deliveries with 2 maximum and no boundaries. So this time the V11 captain Fujail Farooqi brought himself into the attack. Will be bowling his first ball to Manu Oman. Trying to punch it towards the cover fielder, Param there, and just 1 run. So good thinking here by Manu Oman, as the captain looking good and made himself set and looking good touch. So he just trying and giving the singles to Mahesh there. Mahesh very strong on leg side. Another ball, just playing very softly and trying to defend it, and ball rolls it into the hands of the bowler Fujail itself. There is a big gap between the square leg fielder and the dip mid wicket fielder, and this is where he has played into the gap. Fielder coming underneath it, 1 bounce into the hands of the Param, and just 1 run here. The gap which we were talking about, the batsman played in the same very direction. Though the ball went high up in the air but could not reach the distance, the fielder came perfectly below the ball in the time, and just 1 bounce in the hands. Just managed to get 1 run here. Good delivery outside off stump, punching it towards the point fielder. Sarfaraz on the boundary rope. 1 run. Slowly, gradually, striker CC building their innings and trying to put pressure on V11cc, but I hope as the situation goes on, the T20 game here, the 60-65 score in the 12th over is not a big score here, but you never know. This is cricket, anything can happen anytime. Even 1 over can change the game upside down. Shoaib, the cameraman, is doing all his hard to provide the live telecast to all the viewers with a good view. Good shot played here by the batsman. A boundary to end the over. 8 runs coming in his very first over of the captain Fujel. Score moves on to 70 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in 12 overs. Waqas Khan brought back into the attack by the captain. Amjad Sabibi in his previous over got hit for 2 maximum. Aziz bhai, देखो ना कितना हुआ, कितना बर्गर लिया? 1 2 3 4 5
मैं दिया होगा, मेरा दिया
तो 34 कैसे हुआ?
4 साल 4 5 चाहिए 1 चाहिए
4 दिन का पानी तो फिर 32 हुआ, 34 कैसे हुआ? 30 लो ना बस क्या तू 30 दे देना तू
5 साल से 5 साल कर दिया।
क्या बात है सादिक,
30 ले लो। हाँ 30 ले लो ना। अरे ठीक है यार ना बस क्या तो दिया ना 30।
तुमको वहाँ आया, तुमको बोला यहाँ आओ, आया नहीं, तुम चला गया।
तो अंशु भाई तुमने क्यों दिया यार? दे दे।
वहाँ आया था जब तुमको बोला यहाँ आओ, चाय वाय चाहिए, इसको वहाँ आया था ना तुम अभी थोड़ा टाइम पहला।
Tea time here. First ball run out. What we missed it. Sorry, the fielder you're saying that we missed it. It's actually true, but it's fine. Oh, sorry. The blame is on me. Manu Oman walks back to the pavilion. Run out there by Sadiq Khan. Just scored 12 runs of 15 deliveries. Sadiq Khan has good strong arm. New man walking into the crease, Sudesh Sudhi, replacing Manu Oman there. A good throw there by Sadiq Khan. And run out there. They were trying to go for 2 runs, but has a very strong arm. And run out. Sixth wicket goes down for striker CC in 13th over. The scores are just 71 and 6 wickets gone down. Mahesh on strike. Trying to take 2 runs, but can just manage to get 1 and unfortunately have to lose a wicket there. Good fielding there. fielders in the circle are just 2 steps ahead, wherein the fielders on the boundary rope are standing on the boundaries, exact on the ropes, as Mahesh is good on the leg side. So they do not want him to play more maximum in that particular area. 3 good fielders, Paramai, Sheikh and Sarfraz, flighted through the air, caught some bounce, punched it towards the cover fielder. Fujel standing there and taking the responsibility. No run. So 2 dot balls back to back for Waqas Khan. Another one, this time a bit faster, spinning inside and just over the stumps, missing bails. Dot ball here. Excellent piece of performance we can see today from V11 here. Arif coming on the boundary rope and saved a good boundary there. Saved 3 runs for his team. Running all the way from point to cover, saving a certain boundary. He also got a very good strong arm. Mahesh punched it on to the point between the point and cover. Sudhish facing first ball of Waqas, trying to play into the air. Rahim there coming in and trying to save a single, but good backup there by Sadiq and just 1 run. 13 overs gone. Scores moves on to 73 for the loss of 6 wickets. 73. आज तुम्हारी बैट पे आज लगा 40 रन. बोलो कि तेरे को लगा ले. Good piece of all-round performance here we can see in tonight match of V11 versus Striker CC. V11 completely dominating the opposition. Jackson Alex, who just started to hit some boundaries, hit 2 boundaries and then gave away his wicket to Param. And since then, Mahesh Mohan, the captain of Striker CC, took the responsibility. Did not hit any boundaries, but he hit 2 maximum on the leg side over the deep mid-wicket fielder. Sudhi opened his account on the very first ball. Fujel Farooqi back into the attack. A good flighter through the air onto the pads. Batsman flicking it and grabbing a single there. These singles won't mind by V11 and the teammates. The projected score, what we can see, is 112 runs at the current run rate of 5.62 runs per over. Trying to play over the mid-wicket, missing it completely. Bowl, captain bowling to captain, taking the wicket. Good bowling here by Fujel Farooqi. Kept it flatter and kept it lower as well. Did not got any bounce for the batsman. What a good bowling here by Fujel. Just ball coming in, did not got any bounce, and Mahesh trying to play over the mid wicket for a maximum, missing it completely. Ball onto the stumps and a wicket here. Here we can see Ali Karim trying to do some push-ups, getting ready for the batting here, because he knows as the score won't be much. Doing push-ups, let's count there. Till now I've counted 10 and he stopped on 10. Can we ask him to do some more, please? New man, Akhil Kumar, the man which we were talking previously. A good all-rounder. 7 wickets, just 74 on board, 13.2 overs. Every bowler dominating here. There was no need of big shot playing, but he was quite confident. But unfortunately, he has to lose his wicket. Deep wicket fielder coming in and punching it towards the cover. Param standing there. Stop a certain single for his team. They have taken the covers inside and kept the point outside the circle. Interesting field. Good bowling. Grabbing a single there. Playing it between the gully and cover fielder. Just one run. Sudesh back on strike. Slower through the air. Batsman trying to flick it into the air and falling much short of the fielder. RF standing at deep square leg. A good throw here and a good pair of keeping. Good collected by Wilson. Was just about to lose another wicket, but fortunes here. Oh, messing a edge here. Batsman trying to cut a wicket over here for Fujail Farooqi. 14 overs gone, 76 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Just gave away 3 runs and took 1 big wicket of the captain of striker CC. Amjad, think so. Yeah, he's Amjad coming back into the attack for bowling his 3rd over. He's a bit expensive in first 2 overs, gave away 18 runs. But captain asking him to bowl again. Strikers CC have to make some good strategy here for V11. Oh, good bowling there. Bit flighter in the air, did not got much bounce into the hands of the keeper. Dot ball. Sudesh on strike here. Amjad is a very good bowler. Reflected over the pads. 1 bounce into the hands of square left fielder and just 1 run. I just don't understand why all the batsmen of strikers CC are in the attacking mode. It's a 20-over game and it's just 14 overs and the 7 batsmen have been into the pavilion. Akhil trying to defense it and missing it completely into the hands of keeper. Dot ball here. If they play full 20 overs at this particular run rate, what we can see, the projected score is 106. 1 bounce into the hands of the 3rd man fielder. Missing it completely and a boundary there. Unexpected boundary here, but I hope the team won't mind this. But fielder standing there need to be a bit active as this was not the shot that he played for the boundary. He just trying to get a single, but a sloppy misfield and 4 runs costed there for V11. Flighted through the air. Batsman just trying to defense it. Akhil Kumar played 23 matches, scored 150 runs odd and took 27 wickets. Played it into the air. Karim the fielder coming underneath it and drops a catch there on the long on. Akhil was the batsman. Trying to take 2 runs there, but just have to get satisfied with 1 run. There was no need to play big shot there. This is fortunes are turning in the side of strikers CC as Ali Karim is a good fielder, but it was a bit lower. Slipped it through his hands. I think so. He got himself hurt there on the ropes. 15 overs play has been completed. Just 82 on the board and 7 wickets gone down here. Amjad bowled 3 overs and gave away 24 runs. Fujail Farooqi back into the attack. Bowling is third over. If Karim would have taken the catch, the 8th wicket would have been fallen down. Punching it towards the long off fielder. Ayush Sheikh coming underneath it, and good fielding performance there. Saving 3 odd runs for his team. Just 1 run for Akhil Kumar. Or if at this stage they play complete 20 overs, 109 the projected score, what we can expect. A faster one, trying to play over deep mid wicket, but just could manage to get a healthy bottom edge, and ball rolling into the hands of Waqas Khan standing at deep mid wicket. Just 1 run. Good thinking here by both the batsmen, as bowlers are not giving any ball to hit the boundary, so they are just rotating the strike at every moment to keep the scoreboard tickling, and they will just try to post as much as score they can for their team striker CC here. Played it hard over the long on fielder. A good maximum here. What a shot by Sudhish. It was just trying to bowl fuller length, but misses length, and batsman played exceptionally well. It got the height, got the distance, and good 6 runs added into the total for the team of striker CC. 91. Slowly, steadily, the scores are moving up now. 9 runs already in 4 balls. Another one, played it same shot, and this time over mid wicket, and another maximum here for Sudhish. Back-to-back 6s for him. Bowler under pressure here. 15 runs have been given away in just 5 deliveries. 2 big hits, 1 over long on, 1 over deep mid wicket.
If he is he will get the team. Hat-trick sixes.
Let's see, will the bowler stop the batsman for hitting another 6, or another one, played it over long off. Cameraman standing and over the head, just missing to hit the camera, and another 6, back-to-back 6s, hat-trick 6s for Sudhish. What a batting performance there. The trump card acting for striker CC. Long off fielder Ayush trying to come underneath it, but just over his head. Expensive over here, very expensive over. 21 runs in this over. 16 overs gone, 103 for the loss of 7 wickets here. So finally the striker CC have gone past the 3-figure mark. Amjad will be bowling his final over of a spell. Did not got any breakthrough. Excellent shot, and 4 runs there. Sloppy misfield. V11 is getting too confident here. They have to wind up this as soon as possible. These both batsmen are looking dangerous now. 107 on board already. Akhil Kumar joined the party with Sudhish. Slower one, trying to cut it towards the cover fielder there. No chance, and another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here for Akhil Kumar. Bowler under pressure. 29 runs in 8 deliveries. What a turnover here. Striker CC captain Mahesh would be really happy in the dugout there. He would really want the team to at least post 150 on the board, 140, 150 on the board. They can try from their bowlers to get it defended. Triple one for 7. Flighter played it in the air. Thick edge, and 3 bounces to the third man fielder. 1 run. Good comeback by the bowler. Sudesh has just hit 3 sixes back to back in the previous over. Let's see if the chain continues. Flighter to the air, played it straight. This time way inside the circle. Fielder coming underneath it, but no chance for the Param. Fielder there and grabbed 2 runs there. Good piece of running there by both these batsmen, Sudesh and Akhil. The ball was way up high in the air. Param trying to come underneath it, but just could not get there. And 2 runs stolen here. Played it over the covers, try for a catch, and good piece of fielding there. A bit of football there by Ayush Sheikh on the boundary ropes, and just 1 run, saved 3 runs for his team. Excellent piece of fielding. As he saw the ball was going way far, he played some football. Stopped a boundary. These runs are very important for striker CC. Akhil played it high up in the air. Maybe it will fall in no man's land. Wakas running in and trying to take 2 runs. Just missed a run out there. "13 runs coming in this over. Expensive overs here. 34 runs in 2 previous overs for striker CC. Score moves on to 116 for the loss of 7 wickets in 17 overs. Last 3 overs remaining. Here it is. The faster bowlers. Sarfraz back into the attack to bowl his 3rd over. He has bowled exceptionally well. Bowled 2 overs with 1 maidens, gave away just 5 runs and took 2 big wickets. Akhil and Sudesh now looking very dangerous here. 30 odd runs here will make them to 146 in 20 overs. At one stage, striker CC was not looking even to score the triple mark, but since then, Sudesh and Akhil took the responsibilities on their shoulders and played some beautiful shots out of the park and hit some back-to-back boundaries for the team to trying to post a good healthy total, at least a defendable total here against V11. Slower one, trying to play over the covers, but 1 bounce into the hands of the fielder and just 1 run. Good piece of fielding there by Fujel on the covers. He is a good fielder. Sarfraz bowling to Akhil. Bouncer there, maybe a wide, and yes, it's a wide call. Just bowling it too short and way above the head. Wide call by the umpire. Trying to bowl on the helmet line, but way above the head. Trying to afraid the batsman. On to the pads, just punching it toward the covers and 1 run. Good bowling performance here. Boundaries have been stopped in this over. 4 runs in 3 deliveries. 120, the mark has been crossed. A thick edge, way past from the fielder. 3rd man fielder coming underneath it. Sadiq there, excellent piece of fielding there. A sloppy misfield by the keeper and 2 runs taken here. These runs are really important for striker CC. Every run will count here for them as they do not have much score on the board. They'll be looking to post some good total. They'll give at least some runs for the bowlers to bowl on and put some pressure on V11. Good partnership here by these 2 batsmen. Played it towards the long on. 1 bounce into the hands of fielder and just 1 run. 7 runs have came in 5 deliveries with 1 wide. Akil on strike. Trying to bowl a bouncer, pull shot over the fine leg fielder. No chance, and boundary here. Trying to bowl it on the body. It was a slower bouncer. Played it perfection pull, and just between the square leg and fine leg fielder. A boundary there. 18 overs gone. 127 for 7 wickets. 11 runs in this over. 45 runs in last 3 overs for striker CC. These runs would be costly for V11 here, as they have taken a bit lighter. 127, 2 overs left. 25 odd runs in these 2 overs will pass the mark of 150, a defendable total here on this pitch. The captain in the dugout and the team members would be really happy with the batting performance of these 2 batsmen, Akil and Sudesh. Sudesh has played really well by hitting 3 maximum back-to-back for Jail. Has scored 30 runs and from just 14 deliveries with 3 maximum in that. And on the other hand, Akil standing on the non-striker and scored 24 runs and 16 deliveries with 4 boundaries. Sadiq into the attack. Bouncer outside off stump, a wide call by the umpire. Bowlers need to bowl very aggressively, though the batsmen are hitting they are trying to build some pressure by hitting some boundaries, but it's just that they need to bowl wicket to wicket onto the body. That's not allowing them to give any room, because the ball has enough of pace. If one thick edge, the ball would either go for a boundary or a maximum over the point or gully fielder. Good delivery here by Sadiq. Good comeback. Just kept it fuller between the wide line and the off stump. No chance for the batsman there. Batsman went a step back, and Sadiq took the opportunity and bowled the perfect line way out of the reach of the batsman, and a dot ball here. Important dot ball here. Captain of V11 do not want the bowler to do any sort of variations, as runs have been lowered down now. Last 3 overs were very good. Another good delivery here by Sadiq. Same type of delivery. This time trying to bowl on the good length. Ball did not got enough of bounce, but went straight into the hands of the keeper. And another back-to-back dot balls here for Sadiq. That's what we were discussing before this over, that they need to hold and bowl line to line. Does not allow any extra room for the batsman, and do not give onto the pad so that the batsman can do an easy flick and score some boundaries on the leg side there. Maybe he'll try to bowl a bouncer here. Oh, excellent piece of bowling just over the stumps, and missed by the keeper, but maybe he got some hurt on a bye run. Maybe he got some hurt with the uneven bounce on the outfield, but just 1 run. Just 2 runs in 3 deliveries. Sadiq has bowled exceptionally well by giving away just 6 runs in 2.3 overs and took a wicket here. Slower delivery and trying to play it straight. Oh, there is a chance of a run out, but good sense of humor here by the bowler. Good proactiveness. Bowled it slower, bowled it fuller, and facing the batsman to play straight. Batsman played it, but just got the bottom, and ball rolled it towards the bowler. Saved a certain single for his team. Good all-round performance here. Slower one, played it straight, and got hit to the opposite batsman, and just 1 run. Over number 16, 17 and 18 were the costliest one for the V11. Scored they gave away 45 runs in 3 overs at an average of 15 runs per over. Good comeback here by Sadiq. Team would be wanting him to cover all the 3 overs back. Good bouncer, batsman trying to cut it to the point fielder. Param standing out in the deep, trying to take 2 runs. Good throw there into the hands of the keeper and stopped 2 runs. And just batsmen need to get satisfied by 1 run. 19 overs play have been completed. 131 for the loss of 7 wickets here. Just 4 runs have been given in this over by Sadiq. What a bowling performance here. 3 runs, 8 overs and 1 wicket. Sarfraz will be bowling the last over of his spell and this innings as well. Gave away 16 runs in 3 overs and took 2 big wickets. Changing in field positions. Gale inside took a deep point and deep third man. Sudesh, the destructive batsman, on strike now. Slower one, trying to play over the point, but fielder coming underneath it and takes a very good catch in the deep there. 3rd wicket here for Sarfraz and 8th wicket goes down for striker CC. Just, it was a bit slower outside the off stump, gave some room for the batsman. Batsman trying to play it over the point fielder, but unfortunately the ball was way inside the boundary line and went straight into the hands of the fielder. Param was standing on the ropes and good catch taken by him. First ball wicket for him here. Mammu Casey, the new man in for striker CC. 131 on the board with 8 wickets down. 2 or 3 maximum in this over will change the fortunes for strikers. Bouncer trying to pull it, missing it completely into the hands of the keeper and a dot ball here. Very important dot ball for V11. Slower bouncer here. Did not got any bounce but over the waist height. Batsman trying to pull it but missing it completely. Another bouncer, but this time a quicker one. Batsman again trying to go for the pull, missing it completely into the hands of the keeper. Back-to-back dot balls here. 3 dot balls with 1 wicket. Good comeback here by Sarfraz. The 19th and 20th over have been covered the previous 3 overs for V11. Played it in the gap, but cover fielder Fujel coming on the right time and saving some 2 odd runs for his team. Just 1 run in 4 balls. Last 2 balls of the innings coming up. Score moves on to 132. They want Mammu Casey to take the charge on and try to hit 1 or 2 maximum in the remaining 2 deliveries. The teammates are cheering for him. Bouncer onto the pad, slower one. Just got confused and a leg by call by the umpire here. 133 for the loss of 8 wickets. 19.5 overs. Last ball of the inning coming up here. Very good smart bowling here by Sarfraz. Bowled it slower, kept it low. Batsman did not give any room and it was onto the pads. Just could manage to run single here. Last ball of the over coming up. Faster bouncer, missing it completely into the hands of the keeper and dot ball to end up the innings here. 133 for 8 wickets in 20 overs. Striker CC could manage. At one stage, they were not even looking to pass the 3-figure mark, but good batting performance here by Akhil and Sudesh helped their team to post a good total, 131 on the board. Defendable total, at least for the bowlers. They gave away some runs for the bowlers to defend and take some wickets for V11. As this is the first match, so the run rate would also matter for them. So, good bowling all-round performance here by V11. Just 2 to 3 odd overs, 40-50 runs that they have given away. But except that, the rest overs were exceptionally good. The bowlers bowled well and good fielding performance there as well. We'll catch you back live in next 15 minutes with the batting of V11 there.
What do I say about this match today?
चलो भैया तो फिर भैया विनर्स का विनर्स का
गिरेगी बिलाल आ जाओ सलीम ये साइड बिलाल
Welcome back, everyone, into the second innings of V11 and Striker CC. So, first over plays on. The target on the board is 134 for V11 to chase down in 20 overs. Mahesh Mohan is the attacking bowler, the captain himself for Striker CC. Good delivery outside of stump. Batsman Fujail Farooqi trying to play it over the covers but missing it completely. Fujail Farooqi and Wilson Gajbhiv, the two opening batsmen for V11. Change in batting position here for V11. Mahesh attacking to Fujail. Good ball by Mahesh here. Four balls and just 3 runs on the board. All three wides. No runs scored from the bat yet. A slower full toss, punched it towards the longer fielder, and a quick single here. And an overthrow here. Maybe five runs would be added. Fielder Akhil trying to chase, but ball wins the race and trying to get a single, but got 5 odd runs. Strikers CC need to be very charged in fielding, as they just cannot afford to give away runs in extras and overthrows, as they do not have much total on the board to defend on. Oh, Wilson on strike was trying to play pull, but just missed the stumps, and dot ball here to finish the over. 8 runs coming off the over, first over for V11.
It's over 1 runs.
Minal, new bowler, second attacking bowler for Striker CC. Fujail, the man on strike. Good delivery outside off stump, wide, and a dot ball here. Good thinking by the captain. Another good delivery, and batsman just stepping back and trying to play it over the covers, an extra cover, but missing all balls, and this leads to more and more dot balls here. Another good delivery here by Meenal. Batsman trying to play all the shots in same direction, and the result is the same, the dot ball. Striker CC would surely try to take some quick wickets in the power play, as they do not have much total on the board. A thick edge ball went quick pass to third man, and 1 run there. Good bowling performance here by Minal. Onto the pads, flicked it over the square leg, and first maximum here for V11. Wilson, the batsman, played for a big shot on the second ball he faced. Ball was a bit slower on the pads, took all the opportunities and flicked it over the square leg, and went for a flatter 6. Another delivery outside the leg stump. Wilson trying to pull it, but a wide call. First 3 dot balls, then single, and then a huge 6. Slower delivery outside off stump, trying to slice it between the point and the gully fielder, but unsuccessful, and a dot ball here. 2 overs gone, 16 for no loss. Mahesh continuing with this second over. Captain versus captain. Captain bowling, captain batting. Some changes in field positions. Another delivery, played it straight. Longer fielder coming, an excellent piece of fielding there by Sudesh, saving a boundary for his team. Just 1 run taken. Maybe the issue with the ball. Umpires discussing. V11, a very strong side. They have changed their batting position for the first time. Arif Ibrahim and Fujel used to open the innings for V11, but this time they have given the opportunity to Wilson to open the innings with captain Fujel Farooqi. And till now it looks successful, as 2 overs have been passed and 17 runs on the board without losing a wicket here. Need 117 runs from 107 deliveries. I think so the bowler has got the ball in his hand, and maybe the thread was out, so they have just burnt it and made it flatter, and I think so it's okay with the ball now. Or it looks like they changed the ball. W11 would certainly look to finish these odd runs, 134 in 15 or maybe 16 overs, or even less than that, as they have a good batting lineup behind with Kareem Ali, Waqas Khan, Rahim, Arif Ibrahim back in the dugout there. Sadiq and Sarfraz can two hit. They also have the capabilities to hit the ball out of the park. So good complete setup of V11 there. Play resumes. Mahesh to Wilson. Good outswinging delivery here. Trying to cut it, but missing it completely, and a dot ball here. Mahesh bowling around the stumps. Though he's a lefty batsman, but he's bowling with the right hand, batting style lefty, bowling hand right arm. Very few people, very few cricketers like that we have seen, which have both the style, both different style in batting and bowling. Mahesh is one of those. Previous ball was a white ball, trying to bowl outside off and missing the line completely. Another delivery. Another wide call, back-to-back wide, same type of delivery here. Trying to bowl outside off, swinging it out, but ball is going way outside the wide line, and back-to-back wide balls. And these extras would be costlier for strikers. They do not have much score. They need to control on their extras. They need to try and stop every single that they can. Wilson on strike. Good delivery, slower one, punched it, and a good catch taken there on the covers. Got misjudged by the slower one. Mahesh rolled the fingers over the ball and just shocked the batsman with the change of pace, and Wilson couldn't get it read and gave away his wicket. What a spidey catch there on the short third man. First ball, Ali Karim trying to play it over the covers. A thick hedge, and ball was flying, but a good Spider-Man catch there on the short third man. Full stretch by the fielder, and grabbed an excellent catch. Will this be the catch of the match? Ali Karim walks back to the pavilion on the very first ball he faced.
बंद हो गया.
Every batsman is trying to take the opportunity of the circle, but it's just that they shouldn't lose the wickets. Rahim on strike now. Good delivery. Punched it to the point fielder and a dot ball here. Rahim still to open his account. In fact, captain do not want him to go and play big shots here as they have lost 2 wickets in quick succession. It's just that they need to keep rotating and strike. 40-45 odd runs in the first power play will be enough total for V11 to help them to chase down the score posted by striker CC. Trying to drive it, but just some swing in the ball and dot ball here. Just missing an edge. Rahim trying to play big shot. What a bowling performance here by striker CC. They will not let V11 chase this score very easily. This is a tough one. Another same type of delivery, trying to play over the covers, but another dot ball. Four overs score completed, 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mahesh will be continuing with his third over. Bowled a very destructive over. The previous one took 2 big wickets, Wilson and Ali Kareem. Fujel on strike. Trying to slice it, but one bounce into the hands of the bowler. A third ball here. Mahesh bowled exceptionally well. 2 overs, 12 runs, and just took 2 wickets. Wide call by the umpire here. Good bowling performance. Will the captain of V11 trying to take some responsibility on his shoulder? Bowling over the wicket. Good delivery and missing the edge here into the hands of keeper. Another dot ball. These dot balls are very important for striker CC to build up pressure, to increase the required run rate for V11, to put them under pressure. Onto the pads, played it, and fielder coming underneath and took a good catch. Just jumped it and took a good catch there on the point. Sudesh, the fielder. Third wicket goes down for V11. The captain himself walks back to the pavilion. The captain of strikers, CC, took 3 wickets. All the 3 wickets. So both the openers and the one down batsman have been back to the pavilion. Waqas Khan. A bit of a pardon. Aish Lucky walks into the crease to replace his captain Fujel Faruqi. Both the batsmen now on the crease are very sensible, can play big innings whenever the team needs, can rotate the strike on regular intervals. Fujel trying to play it between the points and cover fielder, but unfortunately got a thick edge, top edge, and a good catch taken there on the point by Sudish. Mahesh, the danger bowler for V11 here. Lucky will be facing first delivery. Good delivery, thick edge, and rolling down to the hands of the keeper, a dot ball here. Striker CC won't allow V11 to chase down the scores very easily. A good competition between these two teams. Three quick and big wickets have been gone down. Very well defensive shot played by Aish there. He knows that there is no need of big shot, just need to rotate the strike as 3 wickets have been gone down. Just cannot afford to lose another one. Good piece of bowling here by Mahesh. Five overs comes to an end. 28 runs for the loss of 3 wickets here. 106 runs needed in 90 deliveries. This isn't a big ask, but striker CC are making it tougher for V11 here. Both the batsmen now are still to open their account. They need to hold on their nerves and stay calm and play big for the team. Meenal will continue. Good delivery outside off stump and a dot ball here. Very good disciplined bowling by these two bowlers, Mahesh and Meenal. Just keeping it inside the wide line and giving an extra wide space for the batsman, but it's the batsmen who are not taking the opportunity to play and keeping it line to line, just not doing much of the variations. Another delivery and another dot ball here. It looks like batsmen are under pressure here. This is the first match of the tournament and important match for both the teams to post first points for their team in the points table. Another miss, another dot ball. 3 dot balls in a line for V11CC. Rahim faced 8 deliveries and still now open his account. Another delivery, played it into the gap between the cover and the long off, and opened his account with a boundary there. Though it was hit from the bottom, but enough power on the from the bat to place the ball towards boundary. Good shot there by Rahim. First runs for him on the board. Meenal is a bit expensive. Give away 19 runs in 2.4 overs. Did not got any wicket, but acted as a very supportive bowler with his captain. Another delivery, and this time a dot ball in the same direction. So just 4 runs coming with 1 boundary and 4 dot balls in this over. Last ball of the power play coming up. Good delivery here to end the power play. Dot ball as well. 6 overs gone. 32 for the loss of 3 wickets. At this particular stage, the strikers CC were 24 for the loss of 4 wickets. 8 runs ahead and 1 wicket lesser. 102 runs required in 84 deliveries. This is not at all a big ask. No need for big boundaries here. Just single doubles would be more than enough to cover the score. So the strategies of strikers CC has worked in the power play. It looks like that Mahesh, the captain himself, would be trying to end his spell and trying to get 1 more wicket if he can get for his team here. Yeah, he is continuing. He'll be ending his spell. It's his last over. Ayush will be facing him still to open his account. They have taken the extra cover fielder there and long on outside the circle. There is just missing the edge and third ball here. तीन फील्डर बाहर है, वो देख भी नहीं रहा. सर्कल किधर है? अभी जा रहा है, इसके पहले बाहर था. Good bowling here by Mahesh. Good bowling, another miss and another dot ball. Bowling it over the wicket and allowing the batsman, asking the batsman to take the drive to get the edges. But unfortunately, the batsman is missing and all the ball are leading to dot balls. Batsman is changing his bat without even touching a single ball on his bat. Or maybe the first ball that he touched, but maybe some perceptions or some superstitious activities maybe, but I don't feel. Let's see, will the bat change work for Lucky? Will the changed bat will be lucky for Lucky? Oh, the bat changed, but the ball doesn't, and the result is same, the dot ball. Very disciplined bowling here by strikers CC captain Mahesh Mohan. Onto the pads, punched it to the fielder and a sloppy misfield. 1 run grabbed and Ayush Sheikh opened his account after 7 deliveries. The same thing happened with the captain of striker CC Mahesh Mohan as well, as he also opened his account on the 7th ball, and since then he played very destructively. He scored some 20 odd runs for his team, but will Ayush play destructively, or will he play with very soft hands? Because they cannot afford to lose a wicket here at this particular stage, as they have already 3 down in the 7th over. Still 100 runs more they require. Another good delivery. Batsman trying to play a drive, missing it completely into the hands of the keeper, and a dot ball here. Just 1 run in 5 deliveries. Last ball of Mahesh spell, asking the batsmen, fielders to close the gap between the point, gully and cover fielder. Last ball coming up, and maybe this will be a wide. Yes, there's a wide call by the umpire. Bowled a much wider, missing his line here, and white ball. This time played it into the air, took the catch on the point, and Abdul Rahim has to walk back to the pavilion. The bowlers were asking the batsman to play the shot. The batsman played and they lost the wicket. There was no need. They could have played it down, but played it into the air, and a good catch taken at the point there. Maybe Alex Jackson. Manu Oman, to be precise, Manu Oman, the fielder, taking the catch at the point, and Rahim walks back to the pavilion. Waqas Khan, the new man in for V11, the backbone for V11 batting performance. 7 overs gone, 34 runs and 4 wickets. All the 4 wickets have been taken by Mahesh, and good thinking by him. He ended his spell, but he took 4 big wickets for his team. And he has done with the bat, he has done with the ball for his team. It's just the other bowlers should do something for the team to win. Four wickets have been sent back to the pavilion by striker CC. What a competition here. At one stage it was looking like the V11 are dominating to strikers, but now, as we said, this is the game of a cricket. It can turn any time, and this is what the table is turning now. 7 overs gone, 34 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mohammad Rizwan, new bowler in for striker CC, will be bowling his first over. Usually he bowls in the power play, but this time the captain asked him to bowl after the power play. He'll be bowling the 8th over of the second innings. Mohammad Rizwan, a perfect all-rounder. Ayush Sheikh will be facing Rizwan's first ball. Change in field. Sudesh has been sent back to deep square leg, and Jackson has been asked to stand at the gully. Good dominating performance here by strikers. A slower one outside the off stump, maybe a wide. Yes, it's a wide call by the umpire. Rizwan starting over the wide. They need to control on their extras, as they do not have enough total to defend on. 7 overs, 35 for 99 runs required in 78 deliveries. Slowly and steadily the required run rate going up. A good bouncer there, trying to slice it over the point fielder, but missed it completely and straight into the hands of the keeper. Dot ball here. Good bowling lineup here by strikers. A slower one. One bounce to the keeper. Back-to-back dot balls for Rizwan. Lucky on strike. Another delivery and missing the edge this time. Another dot ball. 3 back-to-back dot balls for Rizwan. Slowly building the pressure on V11 batsmen now. The perfect game of cricket, what we can see here. A low scorer. Good bouncer. Just gave the direction to the third man and grabbed a single. Good sensible batting by Lucky there. Waqas Khan, new man in. One of the perfect all-rounders. Played 150 matches, scored 3,149 runs and took 167 wickets for his team V11. Will be facing his first delivery of this match. Well played. Just sliced it and maybe a sloppy misfield there. Just open his account on the very first ball. If these two batsmen stays, maybe the score would get complete in 16 or 17 odd overs here. But they need to hold on their nerves as they have already lost their 4 big wickets. It was a bit wider, but will this be a boundary? Oh yes, a good boundary here. Good shot played by Lucky. It was a bit wider and he played it between the point fielder. There was a cover protection there, but no chance for the fielder and resulted into a boundary. 8 overs gone, 41 for the loss of 4 wickets here. 7 runs have been given by Rizwan in his very first over. If that boundary wouldn't have come, then it was just 3 or 4 runs. But lucky boundary for Lucky. .93 runs required in 72 balls. Required run rate slowly, gradually increasing. 7.75 is the required run rate. Akhil, the new bowler for striker CC, will be bowling his first over of the match. Waqas Khan on strike now. Stretching his arms. A slower delivery outside off stump and dot ball here. Batsman thought that it was a wide, but a good dot ball. Starting with a slower one. Good delivery onto the pads, but outside the leg stump and a wide call there by the umpire. Good piece of glove work behind the stumps by the keeper, Jacob, saving a certain boundary for his team. Another slower one. Fuller delivery, punching it towards the cover and a dot ball here. Extraordinary performance here from striker CC. What a match this has turned out to be now. Cutting it towards, but into the hands and a dot ball here. A low scorer first match opening of the tournament. Akhil is bowling much slower in the air, keeping it fuller, keeping it straight. Another slower one, punching it towards, and a quick single. Good running between the wickets by these two batsmen. Stolen 1 run. Will Akhil try to do some variations to get a wicket here, or slightly changes in field position, asking to close the gap there? Slower one, this time a wide call by the umpire, missing his line completely. Every run is important for striker CC here. They have just posted 133 on the board. They cannot afford to bowl much of the extras. They have already sent 4 batsmen back to the pavilion of V11. Another delivery onto the off stump and punching it towards the cover fielder, and a dot ball here. Last ball of his first over coming up. What a bowling performance. A good dot ball here by the bowler to end the over. 9 overs gone, 44 for loss of 4 wickets here. बॉस आप स्ट्राइकर सीसी क्यों आ जाओ, आपका इंटरव्यू लेते हैं. नहीं सीरियसली. Rizwan bowling a second over. A good slower delivery. Batsman trying to drive it, but missing it completely into the hands of the keeper, Jacob, behind the stumps. A dot ball here. Very important dot ball for his team. Another ball, but this time it will be a wide. They are just trying to bowl inside the wide line and missing the line and giving much of the extras. Till now, 15 wides have been given by the striker CC. In 45 runs, 15 are the extras. Just 30 runs have been scored from the bat. A good bouncer, maybe a wide call. And yes, 5 wides here. Trying to bowl an extraordinary bouncer, but it was way above the height, and the keeper cannot even judge it, and it went for boundary as well. So 5 wides will be counted. 20 wides by striker CC. 50 comes up for V11 in 9.1 overs. These runs are very important. They just cannot give away these runs here. One bounce already for the bowler. Good delivery, punching it to the gully fielder and trying to take a single, but Waqas told Lucky to stay back in the home. There is no need to Good delivery there, a good dot ball. Good comeback. They need to hold on and just stop the extras that they are giving here, because these extras would be costlier. maybe some issue with the ball again. Umpire checking.
आ गया कितना जीबी आ
26 चलो ऐसे दोस्त मिलेगा नहीं तुम्हारे को ये बचा रहा तुम्हारा
Good bowling here by Rizwan. After the 5 wides, he has bowled 4 dot balls. He covered the wide, but if that wouldn't have gone, then obviously that 5 runs wouldn't have been added into the total of V11. Oh, good placement there, and a dot ball, trying to take a single, but saved it. We are missing one of our team members of V11, Imran Khan, due to some issue. He couldn't make out for today's match, but inshallah he'll be back with us in the second match of V11.
काशिफ भाई आप क्या कहना चाहोगे मैच के बारे में
We miss you, Imran Khan. Not the Prime Minister of Pakistan, but Imran Khan Lodi, one of destructive batsmen, wicketkeeper batsmen. Ten overs play have been completed. 50 runs for loss of 4 wickets here. 84 runs required in 60 deliveries with a required run rate of 8.4 runs per over. With us, guest Ahmed. Maybe he is feeling a bit of a shy. Akhil will continue. A slower one, lower full toss, fielder missing it, and 4 runs here. Sloppy fielding, what we can say here. It was a lower full toss. Batsman trying to play it in the gap, but it went just past the fielder, missing it there. It could have been a dot ball, but 4 runs. Bowler wouldn't be happy. Good slower delivery. This time a dot ball. Batsman playing it defensively, playing very sensibly, as he knows that there is no need of playing a big shot. Now they already got a boundary, and 5, 6, 7 runs in an over for next 7 to 8 overs will automatically turn the complete pressure on striker CC. Slower one onto the pads, punching it towards the long on, but cover fielder has got enough time in the world to come and stop the ball. Grabbed a single here. All the bowlers trying to bowl on the same very line, just inside the wide line and bowling a bit wider. Waqas on strike now. Slower delivery and played it cross over the long on and goes for first maximum, hitting the dugout there. First 6 of V11 innings. from the bat of Waqas Khan. What a shot he played. He bowled it slower. The ball did not got enough bounce, but in the range of Waqas Khan, played it total cross, and he got successful and played it over the long.
पूरा पैसा मिलेगा, टेंशन मत। 75 पक्का है।
Waqas trying to change his gears. Oh, trying to bowl a bouncer, and well left there by the batsman. Played very sensibly, left it very easily. He knows there was no need. Already 11 runs of the first 4 deliveries. What a ball. Played at pull, and just trying to get 1 run. Successful. 11 overs play completed. 62 runs for the loss of 4 wickets here. Slowly, steadily, the V11 batsmen are changing their gears. 72 runs required in 54 deliveries. But at the start of the V11CC, they were thinking to wind up the match much before the 15 overs to get a good healthy run rate. But since they lost 3 to 4 wickets up the order, now it's just that they need to win and get the 2 points of the winning. Both the batsmen very sensible. They know when to take the shots. They know when to play big hits. They know when to take singles. They know when to defend. So they are playing very calculative. Oh, good bowling there by Sudesh. He played a very good knock by the batsman. Good bowling. Sudesh has scored some 20, 30 odd runs for his team. He hit 3 maximum back to back, and played very sensibly to post some 130 odd runs for his team. Striker CC on the board, and those are the runs that have been proved to very good for the striker CC here, or else they would have been just under 90 or maybe 100 or 110 maximum would be the score. But Sudesh and Alex played exceptionally well for the team and tried to post some good total for their team. They're asking for a catch, but maybe the bat hit the ground and ball went straight into the hands of the keeper. A dot ball here. They do not want to take any sort of risk here. They just cannot afford to lose another wicket, as they already lost the 4 big batsmen. Good delivery here by Sudesh, missing a edge, and a dot ball here, keeping it fuller, keeping it lower there. Maybe the batsman should go for a drive, as the extra cover fielder is outside the circle, and there is a big gap between the cover and extra cover fielder, so they can easily try to get 1 or 2 runs. But maybe batsman trying to play some cut shots. Good delivery around to the pads, playing it towards the bowler. Last ball of the over coming up. Good delivery onto the pads, and this is a gap that we was talking about. The fielder is way behind. He's on the rope, so they can easily grab a single there, or maybe a bit of in a gap. Then they can at least take two there. But good thinking there by the batsman. He saw that there is a chance of taking a single, and he took very easily, played it drive. Single to end the over, and Lucky will keep the strike. Twelve overs play have been completed. 65 for the loss of 4 wickets here. 69 runs needed in 8 overs. Who will win the match? One stage it was looking V11, but then striker CC overturned the table for them. Mahesh Mohan, the captain of striker CC, took the responsibility on his shoulders and took 4 big wickets, and all the top 4 wickets have been taken by Mahesh there. And till now, none of the bowlers have got succeeded in taking a wicket. V11 captain would be certainly under pressure. An interesting field here. Maybe wide. Yes, it's a wide call by the umpire. Meenal is bowling last over of his spell. They have taken a deep point and extra cover outside. Onto the pads, flicking it towards it. There is no fine leg cover there, and 4 runs. Good piece of thinking here. Good shot by Lucky as well. It was slower onto the pads. He know there is no fielder there. They have moved the fine leg fielder to the offside. It was a clear open gap for him. He just flicked it off the pads and grabbed a boundary there for his team. 4 runs added into the total of V11. Moved on to 70. Both the batsmen have took their time to set, and it looks like they both are enough set now. Played a good shot over the head, and back-to-back boundaries here. There was a chance of a catch. Fielder tried all his hard, jumped on quite time, but just over his hand, and maybe it flicked his fingers, but unfortunately it will go for a boundary, and striker CC lose another 4 runs from their total, and score moves on to 74 for loss of 4 wickets. Back-to-back boundaries for Lucky, back-to-back boundaries for V11 here. A Meenal bowler under pressure. Two balls and 9 runs have been given away. There is still no fine leg there. Good delivery, a thick edge over the head of the gully fielder. Again boundary, back-to-back boundaries. The batsmen have suddenly changed their gears now. They know it's the time. Now is the time that they have to take the charge and play some good shots and put the pressure on the opposite team. And this is what that they're doing. Suddenly the required run rate have been come down to 7.5 per over. 13 runs in 3 deliveries. Bowler under pressure. Players backing the bowler. 1 ball onto the pads will lead to a boundary. A good Yorker there. Trying to play towards the mid wicket, but could just manage to hit it at the bottom of the bat, and dot ball here. Maybe captain asking for a fielder to get back to a fine leg position, as there's a big gap there between the keeper and a square leg. The complete gap is open. 1 ball on the pads, and this will just go to the boundary. Good delivery there. Good dot ball. But the bowlers of the striker CC are very disciplined. keeping their lines outside the off stump and not allowing batsmen to play on the leg, as they have taken the complete fielders, 7 fielders on the offside, if you can see. Shot third man, 2 gully and a cover fielder inside the circle. Another Yorker ball onto the pads, flicked it and just 1 run. "13 overs gone, 79 for the loss of 4 wickets here. 55 runs required in 42 deliveries for V11 here. Ayush Sheikh has already changed his gears. It's now time for Waqas Khan. What a performance. What a match. We can see a low scorer. Good competition between both the teams. Striker CC managed to get some 130 odd runs on the board, and they have taken some good big wickets at the start. The captain himself of striker CC. So Lucky will keep the strike. Will be facing Sudesh. Has bowled 1 over and gave away just 3 runs. Good delivery, was on the pad, played it straight into the air. No chance for the longer and longer fielder. They did not even attempt to go towards the ball, and good boundary here. Lucky looking charged now. It's a fuller length. Just gave the direction to the ball over the head of the bowler. The long off and long on fielder were much wider and did not have any chance here. So a boundary added in the total. Another delivery, edge onto the pads and a quick single. Good running between the wickets. Sensible cricket. Boundary and then rotating the strike. No need to go and hit hard, as it's just 50 runs in 40 deliveries. 1 or 2 boundaries, 1 boundaries in the over, and then remaining the singles will release all the pressure and slowly, gradually 7, 5, 6 runs or maybe 7 runs in an over. Good Yorker there by Sudesh. Just defended it. Slower Yorker. Still in the history of cricket, the Yorkers are the only deliveries that are the toughest to play. Another Yorker, and again defensive hit. Lucky trying to take a single, but keeper coming in, and a dot ball here. Lucky back into his line. Back-to-back Yorkers. First on the leg stump, now on the off stump. Batsman just cannot do anything, but he can just defend it and stop it. They have again taken the fine leg into the position. Another delivery, this time a fuller one. Batsman trying to play a drive, missing it completely into the hands of the keeper, and a dot ball. 3 back-to-back dot balls for Sudesh. 5 balls and just 5 runs have been given away till now. First ball boundary and then 1 single, 3 back-to-back dot balls. What a great comeback by the bowler. Punched it towards the cover. Maybe fielder coming in and trying for 2 runs, and they got successful in taking 2 runs here. Good running between the wickets. 7 runs coming off the over. Score moves on to 86 for the loss of 4 wickets in 14 overs. Good sensible cricket by these 2 batsmen here. As we can see, it was 7th over. 34 was the score when they lost 4 wickets. And it's 86 now. 52 runs partnership in 7 overs by these 2 batsmen. Good 50 runs partnership between these 2 batsmen. They played it very sensibly, holded their nerves, and they know that the wickets were falling. They just need to keep the wickets here, and they have done so. 7 overs and 52 runs partnership between these 2 batsmen. Rahim was the last man to walk back to the pavilion by scoring just 4 runs in 13 deliveries. Lucky on strike. Rizwan back into the bowling attack. Slower delivery and playing it into the air towards the long on and rolling towards the long on fielder, grabbing a single here. Lucky. Captain himself charging. Onto the pads and flicking it towards the long on direction. Singles. Good thinking by these two batsmen. Rizwan is a good bowler, not going for any boundaries. If there would be 6 singles, they would be happy. They're just trying to rotate the strike, putting the pressure on the fielders. Maybe one or two loose balls and they'll grab a boundary. Another slower one, punched it between the fielder, but fielder coming in and stops a certain boundary for his team. 3 singles in a row. Good sensible cricket here. Still the job not over for these two batsmen, for their team. They need to take their team home away. Just playing it very soft-handedly and grabbing a single there. Four balls, 4 runs. Onto the pads and missing it. No call for ALB as the ball was pitching outside and going outside leg stump. Last ball of the over coming up. Played it, sliced it between the gully and the third man fielder, and a boundary here for Lucky. Good sensible batting. 8 runs came off this over. Score moves on to 94 at the end of 15 overs with the loss of 4 wickets. 60 runs partnership in 8 overs for these two batsmen. Good sensible cricket. They saw there was no need of going for the boundaries for a good bowler. They took singles, put the pressure, and then suddenly on the loose ball, Lucky made it look like very easy when he played the shot with his very soft hands. He just tried to remove the gap between the gully fielder and the third man fielder, and he got successful and got a boundary there. 15 runs, 15 overs have been completed, 94 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. 40 runs required in 30 deliveries now. The required run rate is 8 runs per over. Sudesh back into the attack. 2 overs bowled, gave away just 10 runs. Will he be the man to take the 5th wicket? Waqas Khan scored 14 runs from 22 deliveries. He needs to change his gears now. They need to try and end up the match before an over, maybe 18 or 19 overs. Sudesh bowling to Waqas. Onto the pads, missing it, just missing the leg stump there. Batsman just got shocked with the swing of the ball and just missed the leg stump. He would have been clean bowled, but what a luck he's having. Both the batsmen has the capability to change the match any time, at any point of given time. Played it towards the long off fielder, and Rizwan, the fielder there is, coming in and saving some runs for his team. Good fielding there. 1 run taken by Waqas. As you can see, Arif is trying to just do some nets in the dugout there. Onto the pads, and this time a white ball. Trying to do run out, but he was way inside his line, and a white call by the umpire. If we go through the extras, The V11 has just gave 8 extras. 1 byes, 2 leg byes, 1 no ball and 4 wides. Whereas if you go to see, the striker CC have given away 23 wides, all wides. Good cricket here by Lucky. Just punched it towards the longer fielder and grabbed a single. Good bowling performance. Onto the shoes and flecked it. No chance for the fine leg fielder there. Trying to bowl a Yorker, missing his line, and boundary here for Waqas Khan and V11. 100 comes up in 15.4 overs for V11. Good partnership between these two batsmen. First boundary for Waqas Khan. Scored 19 runs in 25 deliveries with 1 boundary and 1 maximum. He too joins the party with Ayush Sheikh. Bowler under pressure. 7 runs given in 4 deliveries. He played it very soft-handedly. It was onto the shoes. You know that the ball was slow. Just have enough time in the world to give the direction to the ball on the leg side. Another delivery and the batsman trying to play it cross, but did not got enough on the bat. Batsman trying to come back to 2, and good sensible running between the wickets by these two batsmen. They know there was enough time. The fielder did not collect the ball even, so it was Lucky Sheikh who initiated for the second run, and successfully they got 2 runs here. Good thinking by batsman. The ball was into the gap, though it was not in the flow, so the fielder came in and saved 2 runs. Onto the patch, trying to flick it, but just could manage to get a single here. We've seen a bit of sloppy misfield from striker CC in this match. 16 overs gone, 104 for loss of 4 wickets. 30 runs required in 24 deliveries at a required run rate of 7.5 runs per over. All the teammates of V11 asking them, both the batsmen, to stay on the crease and finish the match, and they want them to complete this match without even losing more wickets. Lucky Sheikh looking in a good touch. Scored 37 runs in 34 deliveries with 7 boundaries. Good batting by these two batsmen under pressure. They needed they both performed when the team needed from them. They both showed their class, both showed their experience. Akhil into the attack. A slower Yorker and punched it, grabbing a single. Good cricket. 7 odd runs required in an over to win the match. But maybe they will try to finish in 19 overs, something like that. They do not want this game to stretch until 20 overs. Slower ball, trying to cut it, but just could manage to get a single towards long off. Just bowling it slower. They do not give. They are not giving any pace to the batsmen to hit the big shots. Another slower delivery. Cut. Batsman trying to take a single there. Chance of a run out on the non-striker's end, but a dot ball here. Lucky almost went through half of the pitch and he has to come back. Waqas said no straight away. Maybe he's having some plan against this bowler, or maybe trying to hit him for a maximum or a boundary here to release the pressure. 28 runs required in 21 deliveries. What a nail biter here. Perfect start for the tournament. Slower one, played it straight, fielder coming underneath it, and maybe Rizwan. Yes, Rizwan took an excellent catch on the long off, and Waqas, the man, before changing his gears, he has to walk back to the pavilion. played some good sensible batting with Lucky, but could not finish the match. So Waqas Khan walks back to the pavilion after scoring 23 runs in 30 deliveries. Unfortunately, trying to go for a maximum over long off, but ball got the height but cannot got the distance and landed into the safe pair of hands of Rizwan at long off. Arif Ibrahim, the new man in for V11. He usually comes as an opener, but this time the captain asked him to go 5 down today. The 7th batsman for V11 for today's match. So finally, Akhil is the first bowler after Captain Mahesh to grab a wicket for striker CC here. Good safe pair of hands for Mohammad Rizwan. .72 runs partnership come to an end. .28 runs required, 20 balls. Which way the match will turn out? Arif facing his first delivery. Onto the pads, played it towards the cover fielder and took a single, opened his account on the very first ball he faced. Fielders charging in for the bowler. They know the match can turn at any moment. Good fight from striker CC. We were not expecting this, but what a performance. Onto the stumps and played it towards straight. Fielder coming in and just 1 run there. Good fielding there by Rizwan, standing on the long off on the boundary there. .17 overs play have been completed, 108 for the loss of 5 wickets, 26 runs required in 18 deliveries. This isn't a big ask, but if 1 over from here goes for 1 or 2 runs, then this will be a big problem here for V11. Now the run rate, required run rate is 8.67 runs per over. 1 good over for striker CC or 1 good over for V11, the match turner over, what we can say, for both the teams. This over goes which way? Sudesh came in for completing his spell. Fuller delivery, punched it towards the long off and 1 run added into the total of Aish Lucky Sheikh. All the bowlers are trying to bowl Fuller onto the stumps, just not allowing batsmen to play shots or stretch their arms. This time, a bit of short ball and Arif punching it or slicing it towards the short third man fielder and taking a quick single there. Stealing a single from the hands of the fielder. 2 runs off 2 balls. They at least need 1 boundary in 1 over. What a match. Played it again straight. 1 more run added into the total. 3 balls, 3 runs. 15 balls, 23 runs. What a fight back from striker CC. And an edge there. Caught behind by keeper Jacob. 6th wicket goes down for V11 here. What a performance, what a match going on here at ground number 23, Najman Hamriya. A low scorer match. 6 down for V11. A thick edge and into the hands of the keeper. Umpire did not got any hesitation in raising the finger. So 2 quick wickets in 2 quick succession. So the new man in to replace Arif Ibrahim is Sarfraz. He is known for his big hits in the death overs. Lucky, the man still on the ground. The team would want him to finish the match for V11. He has the capability to throw the ball out of the park. He has delivered some innings for his team in the past by scoring some good runs. Sarfraz on strike. Sudhi successful in his final over. Four balls, 3 runs, 1 big wicket of Arif Ibrahim. Maybe the change in batting position did not work for V11. Bringing the square leg fielder and mid-wicket fielder inside. Trying to play big on the very first ball. He's faced ban. It's a dot ball here. Every run will count here for both the teams. What a good match this has to be turned out to be now. What a performance by both the team members. Trying to play it big, missing it completely. Another dot ball. What a good spell there by Sudhish. 4 overs, 23 runs and took 1 important big wicket of Arif Ibrahim. 18 overs play completed. 111 for the loss of 6 wickets. That's what we were talking about before this over. 2 or 3 runs of an over and full pressure would be turned on to V11. Sudhish has delivered this over for striker CC. Two overs, 23 runs. Mohammad Rizwan coming into attack to bowl the 19th over of the match. Lucky, the man on strike, till now scored 41 runs from 38 deliveries with 7 boundaries. This is the match turning over. They need 15, 17 odd runs in this over. Punched it towards the covers and grabbed a single there. 22 runs in 11 deliveries. All the bowlers took the pace of the ball, bowled a very disciplined, and they kept the line. They know where the fielders are, and they have bowled according to the field they have set, and this is a good sign of teamwork. "22 runs, 11 deliveries. Sarfraz on strike. Just 1 or 2 maximum will change the match here. Trying to go for a big and missing it completely. This is the 3rd ball he tried and missed all 3 of them. Finally, I've got some chair to sit on. Good piece of bowling here. Keeping it lower, keeping it fuller. Keeping it wider, does not allowing batsmen to play any shots there. High tension in V11 dugout there. They have done well in the bowling. The bowlers have done the job, but it's the responsibility of the batsman. And trying to play it cross, thick edge and missed here. maybe a certain boundary, but no, the captain himself comes in, Mahesh there, and 2 runs saved for the team here. Sarfaraz open his account with a double. 2 runs and 5 balls. 8 balls, 20 runs. Played it straight. Catch was the call towards the bowler, but dropped it. Most importantly, a dot ball. They will not go for any wickets here. The dot balls are working for strikers here. 114 for 6 wicket, 18.5 overs. What a low scorer, perfect nail biter, perfect start for the tournament here. Both the teams a good package. Rizwan, last ball of his spell, just gave away 1 run, 2 runs maybe. And a wide ball called by the umpire. "19 runs in 7 deliveries. As we said in the past, 24 wide balls have been bowled by striker CC. Seven ball, 19 runs. And a thick edge. Keeper dropped it, but Lucky asked him to stay there, did not grab the single. He want to take strike for the final over here. What a match this has turned out to be. What a nail biter here. Excellent bowling performance here by striker CC. Except Meenal, all the bowlers have bowled exceptionally well, and with a good economy of 6, 6.25, 6.3, 5.75, 3.75. Mahesh, one of the best bowlers for today. If striker CC won the match, the man of the match for today will be Mahesh Mohan, the captain himself. Did some contribution with the bat, scored 24 odd runs for his team and took 4 big wickets. Almost broke the backbone of V11. Akhil will be bowling the final over of the match. Lucky on strike. Slower one. Played it. Long off fielder coming underneath it and takes a good catch at the boundary rope. Lucky man goes back to the pavilion. First ball wicket here. Trying to play over the fielder, but did not got enough height and nor the distance. Good catch taken in the deep. Sheikh scored 42 runs of 40 deliveries. Did not took the team. Param, new batsman in for V11CC. 5 balls, 19 runs, 3 maximum they need. Will Param and Sarfaraz take the team home, or will this be striker CC, the low scorer defender? What a teamwork striker CC have done till now. 19 runs, 5 deliveries. Akhil, the man, took 2 wickets, gave away 19 runs in 3.1 overs. Sarfaraz, the man on strike, played 7 deliveries, and just scored 2 runs. Akhil to Sarfaraz. Onto the pads and flicked it. Played it over the square leg and a maximum here. Good shot here by Sarfaraz. It was slower ball onto the pads. Flicked it into the air. Got the height. Got the distance over the square leg, and maximum here for Sarfaraz and V11. He was trying to hit there previously, but he couldn't connect the ball. But this time he gets it connected, and the result is a maximum 13 runs in 4 deliveries. What a nail-biter match going on here between V11 and striker CC. Which is the team who's going to put 2 runs in the 2 points in the points table here? Akhil to Sarfraz, bowler under pressure. Another one, played it straight, long on fielder coming underneath it, Rizwan, and takes a good catch there. Wicket, 6 wicket here. Sarfraz, who was looking dangerous here, walks back to the pavilion. 3rd wicket for Akhil there. Trying to play it in the gap between the long off and the deep cover fielder, extra cover fielder, but couldn't manage to make it big, and ball landed safely into the hands of the fielder Rizwan, standing at long off. Three balls, 13 runs, 2 maximum needed to tie the match. Param, the man on strike, will be facing his first ball. V11 wouldn't be happy with the performance that they have delivered here. They have a good bowling lineup, they have a good batting lineup, but maybe it's not their day today. Sadiq on the non-striker end. The new man replacing Sarfraz there. What a performance here by striker CC. They have overturned the match. They have snatched the match from the hands of V11. Trying to play it big over the head of the bowler, and just 1 run. Sadiq on strike. 2 maximum in 2 balls. Back-to-back 6s they need here. Bowler cannot afford to do a mistake by bowling a no ball or a 5 wide here. Two balls, 2 sixes to win the match for V11 here. Good bowling here by Akhil under pressure. Captain gave him 19 runs and 7 runs have been given away till now. 12 runs still. Sadiq played it. Cover fielder coming underneath it, and 1 bounce into his hands, and just could manage to get 1 run here. 11 runs needed in 1 balls. What a performance here by striker CC. Took the match from hands of V11. Bit of overconfidence. Lack of patience. Change in batting lineup did not work for V11. But I'm trying to hit it out, missing it completely, and a dot ball. Striker CC win the match by 10 runs. What a performance here. They were looking like they could not score even 100, but then Sudesh and Akhil and Mahesh scored some 20-30 odd runs for the team and posted a total of 134 for V11. But V11 took it over confidently and lost 4 wickets in the power play. Good bowling performance here by striker CC. Mahesh Mohan, man of the match. All the viewers, thanks for watching AS Live channel.